We're going to look at two different methods of graphing a linear equation. The first method is using the x and y intercept. We have an equation, linear equation at the top of the screen, and we're going to use x and y intercept. So in this method, for the x-intercept, we're going to let y equal 0 and plug it into our equation as y equals 0 and solve for x. So 3x minus 0 minus 6 is equal to 0. So now solve for x. 3x is equal to 6. X is equal to 2. So that gives us the point on the graph 2 comma 0. For the y-intercept, we're going to let x equal 0 and plug it in. So 3 times 0 minus y minus 6 equals 0. 0 minus y minus 6 equals 0. Solving for y, minus y equals 6. And then you can't leave it as a minus y, it has to be a plus. So y equals negative 6. So that gives us the point 0, negative 6. Now we plot those 2 points on the graph, 2 comma 0, which would be here, and 0, negative 6, which would be here, and we draw a line between the two as best we can. Best to use a straight edge. That is the graph of this line, 3x minus y minus 6. Now if we want to graph this again, but we want to use slope-intercept, we have to take our linear equation and solve for y. So let's take this equation and solve for y. 3x minus y minus 6 equals 0. So solving for y, we move everything over, changing the sign, minus 3x plus 6, and then changing the sign on y to a positive 1, 3x minus 6. Now, when it's in this y equals mx plus b, the slope, m, is 3, and the y-intercept is 0, negative 6. Same point we had earlier. So we go to that point first, 0, negative 6, and we do a positive 3 slope, which means we go 3 units up and 1 unit to the right. So 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units up, and then 1 unit to the right, and that would be our first point. And technically all you need is 2 points to draw the line, so we could draw it this way. Since we know the slope though, we want to keep writing these points down. It didn't look like I did too terrible bad a job here, a little bit off. But anyway, that's how you graph it using y equals mx plus b. So those are the two methods, x and y intercept as we saw previously, and slope intercept y equals mx plus b.